Off camera, I've created another new order for Peter Rabbit, this time for 2 big locomotives. In this case, these big locomotives are being sold with a serial number for each one of them. We want to keep track of that serial number. To proceed, we need to first, with the items selected in the Order Details section, click Create Serial Number Records. We get a confirmation. Now let's go look at them. These are the 2 records that will hold serial number information. The system value for the serial number record are these values here in the serial number record column. However, it's unlikely that the actual item has that serial number. To adjust for this, we're going to click in the first item's serial number field and enter the actual serial number on the item. Then we'll drop down and enter the one for the second one. Note that the serial numbers were initially assigned to the individual who has been assigned the order as confirmed by the company ID and contact ID primary keys. If the time comes where you'd like to reassign the serial number to another individual, like someone you gave the items to, or if you want to delete the order that kept track of the serial numbers, you can change the values for company ID and contact ID here, or you can go to Support Tools, Serial Number Table. And these 2 records are the serial number records we just created. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to reassign these 2 serial numbers to Steph Jones at Bob Jones Software. So I'll make a selection in the first drop-down for Bob Jones Software Company ID. Bob Jones Software. Company ID. And over here in the name, I'll pick Steph Jones. And Steph Jones. Save the record. By periodically referring back to the serial number table, we can always determine the status of a serial number. If we go back to Contacts, back at the orders. If we subsequently delete this order in its entirety, I'll use the delete key. Confirm with a yes. All information about the order has been deleted from the database. But back in the serial number table, we still retain a record of that serial number. We'll close this with Ctrl-W, and we'll navigate back to the top of the form, and we'll go back to the Bob Jones contact record.